Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick-a-card reading, and this is one about them towards you. So we're going to take a look at their thoughts, feelings, intentions, and also actions towards you. And we'll even get some messages from them. Yeah. So we have, as usual, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So feel free to pause the video and choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile 1, this is your reading. So what are their thoughts, feelings, actions, and intentions and actions towards you? Let's take a look. So first of all, we have then the thoughts. We have solar plexus, number 3. Then we have the 9 of Swords in the feelings position, darkest fears. Then we have in the intentions, we have number 2, the High Priestess. And then we have in the actions, we have the Princess of Wands. So let's just organize here everything so all the cards fit. Fantastic. Now, when it comes to their thoughts here with the solar plexus, it's quite interesting because this person sees you as a sunshine. You really are a sunshine, and they probably feel like they're just like a satellite, rotating, orbiting around your light. And they see you as a sunshine. They see you as being incredibly confident. They see you as being like a tower of strength, and you're very open, you're very outgoing, outspoken, you're very communicative, you're very friendly, but you also know what you want. You know how to set your boundaries, you know how to get what you want, and they see you as a very strong personality. And that's why we have here in the feelings, darkest fears, right? So we have here these darkest fears. Either something happened between you and you shining your light, you kind of blinding light at this moment, and you probably like with your light, you kind of, like you shine them out of your life, so to say. You outshine them somehow. This could also be something, if you outshine them, that your light, your presence is so strong that this person, doesn't feels like they may feel inadequate. They may feel like they don't get enough attention. So please pay attention. This could be a sign of insecurity. But the thing is, this person feels like they're not good enough for you. It feels like, they're very worried of how they come across to you. Again, insecurity is what I'm getting, because they have all these thoughts in their mind the whole time, which means they think a lot about you, but I have the feeling they feel diminished, or they feel like they've done something in the past which kind of wasn't okay, and you kind of set barriers as well to put them, away, or keep them out of your life. This could be very meaningful for some of you. And then when you have now this with the intentions with the High Priestess, this is quite interesting because they have this link to you, right? It's like their thoughts are always on you, and you may feel this sometimes. And it's like, but they've been hiding. I find it interesting because we have then in the actions the Princess of Wands, and she's like, central stage, and acting out, so to say, in a positive way in this sense. But here it's like we have the stage curtain, right? And it's like this person is still behind the curtain, and this person would like, yes, to move on, but slowly, they would like, it's like they want to come out, so to say, or either like confess their feelings or even ask for forgiveness to you, but they're still hiding. They're still kind of in the shadows. They do it kind of on a 5D level, like through telepathy, through their thoughts. I have the feeling some of them even write about you, but in privately, right? And it's like they they constantly think about you. It's if you were wondering if you're in their mind, it's like constantly, but it's still too shy. They must be also a very shy person, and but the good thing here is, if you see here with the action card, we have the Princess of Wands. They're going to gather this courage. It's like they're going to drink from your fountain, right? They're going to get inspiration from your self-confidence, from your light, and they're going to shine their light as well. They want at least a little burst of self-confidence and to come towards you. And it could be that they'll be acting even somewhat out of character. You know, if you know this person and usually deal with this person, you're going to be a bit surprised about how they suddenly go, ta-da, here I am. But it's like they're making an effort of coming out of the shadows and presenting themselves to you. And it's going to be so flamboyant. It's going to be so amazingly like in your face. It's going to be like putting up a show, which is fantastic. And yeah, that's the thing, putting up a show. Yes, because I also have the feeling they're very artistic. So they could even be on stage singing something to you, you know, depending on your reality, of course. Take it as it resonates. But it's like this person, I have the feeling this person could even like write poems for you, or draw you, you know, like paint your picture. Um, or you write love songs, you see, like inspired by you. And I see this person then suddenly being the center of this attention and getting your attention, or this person trying really hard to get this attention and reaching out. And this person is going to reach out. It's going to be like a little burst, you know, like also like this flame here, right? It's like really, it's going to be all of a sudden, and maybe even a bit unexpected, but it's, this person is like going to bet everything on this single moment in order to reach out to you. Like I said, either to make their feelings known, or to get them, yeah, to get you to notice them, yeah. Or it's like apologizing. I also have here this energy for some of you that some apologies are needed. But we have here this other tarot deck. Whoa, I'm destroying my set. Very passionate, this person. Like I said, it's going to be a bit chaotic, the energy, but it's very positive. I just find it interesting, this fear around you. I'd like to see why. Why is this person so fearful of you? But I think it's because you're so self-confident. Some of you may be even, you know, quite popular in your circles. So, okay, we'll get this one. Yeah, we have the 9 of coins. I asked here because of the thoughts, why here the solar plexus. It's like you're very successful, you're very popular. We have the 9 of coins. It's like you have the Midas touch. This is how they see you. Everything you touch turns to gold. You are successful, you are self-confident, you don't need anyone. You're probably single, but if you're not like this person who wants to be a celibate or a single forever, you give off this vibe of like, I don't need anyone, I'm fine on my own. And this scares this person a bit, right? Let's see here. I'm still looking at this one. Okay, the 6 of swords. We have the 9 of swords. I have the 6 of swords. It's like this person wants, this could be a person, while you have some past or something awkward happened between you both, and this person wants to get out of the situation. This person wants your situation to get better. Yeah, they want like a resolution, they want a solution, they want like peaceful times, because maybe that you had problems together. Yeah, then we have here the High Priestess, their intentions. Again, this is a card of moving, traveling, and we have here the ship, we have here this boat, then now we have here the chariot, again moving. So it could be moving towards you. They want to move towards you. And I really had this feeling here because, you know, coming out of the shadows. But also have here the like moving towards, but they want to seem confident. That's the thing, you know, and they don't know you know, if you'll give them the time of day. They don't know if you find them worthy of your attention, depending on what happened between you until now. And it's like, but for some of you, your person lives far away as well. And you probably, this is like now very specific, okay? So you probably haven't been in contact, but this person keeps thinking of you. Yes, but it's far away, or this is a long distance relationship, and this person wants to come to you, you know, wants to travel towards you. You see them here meeting, yeah. And for the action is the Knight. Now we have the Knight of Coins. Yes, it's going to take time until they find their courage to move forward. It's like with the Knight of Coins, yes, there's the intention, they're looking at the horizon, but it's going to take time until they find that courage, until they find, you know, that there's enough grass, you know, over the subject so that you'll forgive them. But if there was like an argument or a disagreement between you, and then we have here the King of Cups, and the King of Cups again is like very deep feelings, but the King of Cups doesn't rush in. The King of Cups is mature. The King of Cups lets things happen, and but they want things to be perfect before they can reach out to you, but they will. It's just going to take some time. Let's see what other messages do we have for you. Here, up, up, up. There you go. Now, okay, just a second. There you go. What other message do we have for this situation here for pile number 1? There you go. We have this one here. Wow, tantric union. Then we have here the gateway, and this one, please. Then we have sorrow. Yeah. So for many of you, it chose pile number 1. So this must have been already like an intimate connection. Maybe it was one night stand. Maybe it was like an affair. But it was something like that on that level worked really, really well. And this person cannot forget it. You know, you're still on their mind. But here with the gateway is, for me, the feeling I get here connected with this card, sorrow, that something didn't really grow, or something wasn't given a chance to grow, be it from your part, from their part, or even both, you know, or it was the situation itself. But with the gateway, we also can see that maybe there was really distance between you at that moment in time, or there was something that kept you from being together, or from this situation from growing. But again, this sensual attraction was very, very strong. The chemistry incredibly strong, and it's like your perfect match on that level, a perfect match for one another. But there's sorrow, and here, look at even her eyes go in that direction. So it's like sorrow that things couldn't grow, sorrow that you didn't find this passage for something more stable, for something with a future, for something that, you know, could really grow and be really beautiful. And they're sorrowful. So here there is something, maybe they closed the door on you, maybe they ghosted you afterwards, maybe they ran away for whatever reason. No, maybe this was too much, maybe they didn't know how to deal with it when their feelings starting to get stronger. Or maybe it was only afterwards that they noticed, oh my God, I cannot forget this person, and I've done this already, so how am I going to go about it? And yeah, and bottom of the deck is a transience. Okay, so it's also like a passage, right, or a rite of passage, or even a transformation here. And this person, you know, has to find that gateway, has to find his or her way back to you, to this situation. But now it's like when they look back, like we saw in other cards, they see you shining. They see you like not missing them at all. They see you as being strong, happy. You know, like I said earlier, you don't need anyone. Like you, the impression you give them is that you've gotten over this, or that it wasn't that important to you anyway. And yeah, and then now they're needing this time to find that courage to come into your life again, but that's something that they want. Let's see. Look here, I have many messages. I like to put them all here and then choose. I'll choose 3 here from this, okay? This one, for instance. Let's see what it says. Building bridges, that's exactly what they want. They want to build a bridge towards you. They want to start communication with you, right? And then I really feel that most of you, this is something from the past, that you already know the person. If this is a new crush, a new interest, and you haven't really even talked to this person, so this person, thinks that you would be on the intimate level a very good match. So, okay, but they still haven't found a way to get to you. Okay. This is just like the alternative interpretation. Then let's see here this message. We have down. And this one here. What else? Fate. Yeah, so this person finds you like that that you meeting was fated, but like they find like they're part of their destiny. Like you're the person for them. And yes, they've been really down, but with this down, it's like they don't want to be just daydreaming. They want to bring it down to this concrete world. They want to bring it down to this material world and manifest it. And yes, and they've been feeling down. Okay, I just feel like getting another one here for you. I wanted just 3, but now it will be 4. Okay, different. They want things to be different, indeed. Yeah, better. So pile number 1. This was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what are their thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions? So we're starting with their thoughts. And their thoughts are 6 of Swords. Moving on. There you go. Their feelings towards you are the Ace of Wands, new vitality. Their intentions towards you is the 8 of Wands. And then we have, with the actions, we have the 3 of Wands. So this person is all very passionate about you. But it seems like with their thoughts, it's like either they are or you are coming out of a very difficult situation. And there was, like maybe both were together in the past and now there was a separation, and now there's a possibility of coming back together, of, of making amends, of restarting a relationship. And so because here with the feelings, we have this passion reignited, this will of starting something new and moving forward. So it's here very, very strong. And all these cards are like cards of moving forward until this one. This one is a bit different, but I'll explain it to you in a bit. Now, you have it? Yeah. And their thoughts, like they want to move on, they want to move forward. So either there was like a disruption in your connection to one another, or there was, something in their lives where there was a disruption, there was a difficult time, there was a crisis, or maybe they separated from someone else. But how they see you, because this is how they see you, they also see you, coming out of a difficult situation. So it could be that the one who had this difficult situation, it was you. They see you as a survivor, but still a bit nostalgic, still a bit sad about, something that happened, because you're still recovering. And you could even be recovering from an illness as well. And it could be an emotional, psychological, or, physical illness, or all at once could also happen. But it's like you are a survivor and you're recovering, you're getting stronger every minute. And they admire that in you. because you don't give up, and you're still not in the peak of your strength, but you're coming back and coming back brighter. And they see you as being very, very strong, and someone who's also able to find solutions to any problem, and they really admire that in you as well. And then here with the vitality, they're totally passionate. You inspire them, you make them happy, you give them this sense of new life. Depending on how old you are, both of you are, you make them feel young again. It's like crazy, and like singing in the streets and dancing, and they sometimes they catch themselves like laughing at all alone, like because they remember something you said, or the way you looked or something like that, and they start laughing because all smitten, all romantic, and really, really sweet. And they also have a lot of desire for you. They feel the chemistry. They feel that there's something beautiful going on. So when it comes to the intentions, they would fly to you now, be it like you are in different countries or different cities, or you cannot be every day together, or they don't have the chance to see you personally, like as often as they would like, but they just feel like to like fly to you, like beam themselves to where you are. That's how they feel. Like they can hardly wait to be with you. They want to be around you like 24/7 is the feeling that I get here. But they don't want to scare you off, because then we have here the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, of course, is also very passionate. All the Wands cards are very passionate, but here with the threes, there's a more of they're more. No, I forgot the word. Sensibility. Yes, they're more sensible in the sense that like they kind of cool down this fire, because they know they have to be responsible. They know they have to be rules, or there are some structures, or they want to do this the right way, and they know like they still have to wait for the right moment, for things to come together the way they would like them to come together. And so there is here, and you see here, there's the fireman is putting out a fire, which is interesting. So he's trying to control this. For me is also almost like with these two cards together, like gives me the vibe of the strength card, having all that passion but taming it, controlling it, right? So that they don't come across like totally desperate, or they kind of scare you off with all their intensity, but they want to do these things like the right way. They want it to be in a way that you can accept it, because like I said, they see you as someone that's recovering from something, that you actually want to go slow, because the Six of swords is, they're always very fast, but it's actually like the Six of Swords is a slow moving, because they're rowing a boat. Of course, they're the professional rowers and they can row really fast, but usually you're not that fast when rowing. So it's like they want to match your rhythm. They don't want to scare you off. They also want to be respectful for what you're going through. So it's like they're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting for you to be ready, so they go wow on you. But in a romantic and respectful way, of course. But wow, there's so much desire here. There's so much happiness. They're so happy that they found you, which is completely wow and beautiful. So let's ask here the cards if we have more information on these topics here. Wait a second. My favorite hobby is destroying my set. So, among others, of course. So, hobbies, I mean, there you go. Okay. So, for the thoughts, we have the Lovers. Yeah, beautiful. They really see you as their counterpart. They really see you as the one they want to be with. It's like they finally found their princess or their prince, right? They finally found the right person. And it's so much tenderness here in this picture. There's so much love. There's so much acceptance. And it's also that they feel about you in the sense also like they accept you for what you are. They accept you, accept the phase you're in. They don't want to force anything. They really want to be there for you. It's a very loving, supporting energy. So what about the feelings? We have the star. Oh, so beautiful. Pile number 2. Wow. Oh, beautiful. So pile number 2, yes, this person is completely in love and they are wishing on a star. And they really like, again, it's a bit of this energy of waiting until you're ready. And they hope they don't, scare you off, and they don't how you call it, do the wrong thing. They're just like waiting for all the stars to align and that everything will be perfect. And again, this could also hint here a bit of a long distance relationship here with the stars, and a lot of traveling that will, as we got here. But they're just waiting for every situation. They can hardly wait, but they can wait. It's this wishful thinking. They dream about you. They pray for you to come together. It's just very, very romantic with the intentions. The 3 of coins. Yeah, they want really like to build something together with you. Here, the 3 of coins is always working with others and, getting this inspiration from one another and really making work a lot richer and better, right? And richer, of course, here is also the word, because we have the coins, the pentacles. So they want to really build an empire with you, not like build their castle with you, to share what they have, and for you to give your input so that it gets better together. So maybe there will, for some of you, there will even be an opportunity of working together, like you have a project and the other has the idea and they say, oh, let's do this together because it's so great, like there's also this possibility here. And then for the actions, we have temperance. Again, is this the patience card, and there's also healing here. With temperance, we have a lot of healing. We have finding a common ground, and also finding like a compromise. And this is what they're finding, because I think they have to wait for some reason. You both have to wait until you can come together completely. There's some things that have to, there's healing to be done, or there's this willingness or readiness to be in a relationship that's probably still not there. Or maybe it's both. You have like readiness and willingness, but there are some outer influences that's standing in your way. But this person, see here with the thoughts and feelings, we have major arcana. So this person really has deep, deep feelings for you. And they're waiting for you also to make a decision. It's like it's up to you to make a decision, because this person has already decided. They're just controlling their excitement in order for you, to give you space for you to heal and make your own decision. Wow. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck. We have justice. Yeah, with justice is really, maybe you really, there are outer influences that are keeping you apart, or that don't allow you to move forward the way you'd like to. For instance, if one of you is still married, maybe separated but still married, and you cannot marry, for instance, so you're waiting for a decision, you're waiting for all the legalities to be ready in order to move forward with that decision. Just as an example, okay? So let's see further messages. For pile number 2. Okay, I'm getting this one here. Well, we have Earth connection. We have golden memories. And we have Moon tribe and dreams, because this one also came out. We keep it here. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So for some of you, this is a connection from the past, and this person still thinks about, just like they're waiting. They want to be together with you 100%, because we have the moon tribe. So it's like you belong to the same tribe. You probably, with the moon tribe, you're not so like both of you are not mainstream. You're very kind of out of the box kind of people, and you're very alternative, be it in the ways you feed yourself, or like your philosophies, the way you act, how you see the world, and even your jobs or your occupations may be very, very alternative and very different. And with the earth connection, for me, how it comes across is like this love is so deep rooted and it's so healthy. And like I said, you're very alternative. I wouldn't be surprised if you would be hippies, for instance, or live in a hippie community, or maybe you have done that in the past or like to do that in the future. And but you're very connected to nature either way, okay? And or maybe you have your own farm, something like that. But what I see this is, like I was saying, is this connection being deeply rooted, and having these really strong roots, and just waiting for the chance to really grow. But at the moment, and you see here she's crying, the poor thing, it says like your person is living between dreams and memories, and sometimes they mix, right? And especially at night here with the moon tribe and dreams, they really think about you, they dream of you a lot. And for them, so if they're crying here, it's because this is still not a present, so to say. So it hasn't actualized yet that you're really together, or not in the way that you both would like to be. And but it's also what I see here, even if she's crying, it's like I see this being positive, like for the future. It's like a vision for the future. But let's see what the bottom of the deck is. We have transmutation. Yeah, you both like changing. And I think again, there's a lot of healing in this card. It's like they're waiting for you to heal. Or maybe both of you have to heal something from the past, from your situation, for instance, right? There's some healing that has to be done. There's some changes that have to occur also in your surroundings in order for you to come together. Oh, but that's really beautiful. What other messages do we have? So I have here these messages. So what I do, I throw them here. And now, intuitively, I'll just pick 3. This one, for instance, let's see. We have flower, so nature, see? But they also see you as a flower, and also being very delicate as a flower as well. That's why I had this word princess earlier. I know, like, now our perceptions of all these names and legends and so on are changing, right? And there are these strong and warrior princesses, which are amazing. But the princess, for instance, are usually also kind of connected with being a very frail, and the one that always has to be rescued, like, oh, I'm in trouble again, and the prince has to come and rescue the poor princess. And I'm not saying that you're that, but they see you as being something unique, that needs to be protected, very delicate. And you're like a treasure to them, like a flower. It's beautiful, but also so precious and so delicate at the same time. And strong, of course, but you want to protect it, you want to preserve it. It's beautiful. And then we have this one here. I just feel from your deck, so pile number 2, I just feel here so much love, so much love and longing. Stuck. And we have here, what else? Watering, I don't know if you can see it, watering the tree. Yes, with their tears. Look, they want this to grow. They feel stuck at the moment. And you see how nature bound it is. I don't have many things here, seeing flower or tree, not at all. Wow. But they feel really, really stuck. And if they want to water this tree, they want this tree to grow. They want this relationship to grow in a healthy manner, in a better manner, maybe than it was in the past. And they want to protect it. But at the moment, they feel stuck. And they're waiting for the right moment for, like I said earlier, for the stars to align in order for them to come to you, for instance. Okay. Pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Now, what are their thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions towards you? So we're starting with their thoughts. The 9 of Swords, suffering in silence. Then we have their feelings, the Hierophant, number 5, teach. Their intentions, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the for the actions, the 4 of Swords, but in reverse, which is interesting. Okay, so pile number 3. Suffering in silence. So for this person to be suffering in silence, something happened between you. And I hear now, I see here regret, longing, being lost in thoughts from, yesterday. So what happened, and like how could I've done it any different, and what do this person thinks of me, and why is this, why is that? And it's like a restless energy, a restless negative energies, like I said, of regret. For some of you, this would even be resentment. There's hurt here. There's a lot of hurt here. And also like feeling of being rejected, I get for some of you, and also the feeling of yeah, it's hurt pride. It's what I'm getting. And I don't, for many of you, pile number 3, I don't like, you're not really communicating, right? You're not really communicating. You're at a distance. You're really at a distance, emotional distance, physical distance, could be different countries, very, very far away for some of you. But for some of you, it's not even a question of distance, it's a question of time. It can be that this is someone that, you had the connection like for a long, long time. Something happened, you went different paths, but this person still thinks of you, but it's also with a kind of remorse, of regret. Something, like something could have been better, something could have grown. Because when it comes to feelings, they have this really feeling of like you belong together. And you had a feeling that you had so much to give to one another, so much to learn from one another, and that this relationship could grow, that there was still a way to go, but somehow it didn't, right? But they still hold you close in their heart. Like here with the flower in the book, like the dried flowers in the books, it's like this is the how then just imagine like the book is their heart and you are the flower. You're very important. You're a very important piece of their soul, of their history, of their story here on earth, and maybe even beyond. You're just very, very important to this person. So it's not something that you could easily disregard, right? With their intentions, well, they've probably been working really hard, like, to be successful on a material plane. And maybe they are, and some of them even built a house. I have a feeling for some of you, this will resonate. They've built a house for themselves or for their family or something like that, something like they can show to the world, and this belongs to me, it's my patrimony. But they would like to, when it comes to you though, they would like you, first they would like you to see that they've come a long way, that there's some, that they become someone, that they're successful. They would like you to see that. I have the feeling here that they would like you to admire them. So look what I've done. Like children come with a drawing. It's kind of, yeah, but we all have that, of course. Like, look what I've done. Look at what I've accomplished. And they want you to like kind of bless their accomplishments, which is beautiful. But they also like you to be part of their community. They would like you to be part of their lives, and they like you to to build something with you as well, or to share their empire, for you to be the empress of their empire. And they would like to grow old with you, for instance. They would like to have a life, a routine, a daily life with you. Yeah, it's really interesting. But when it comes to actions, it's like now slowly they're coming out of their slumber when it comes to this connection, because like I said, this, for me, there's this distance or this disconnect between you, for like where time is also like a dimension here. So it's not just like space or emotional, it's also like time. There's a lot of time that has gone by. I have, for some of you this will be true. And now they're coming out of that slumber because they're still on their mind. There's still this regret. It's like the one who got away, or the one, the relationship that could have been so beautiful but didn't get off the ground, or we went our separate ways. And there was like this regret, like the story is not over kind of feeling. This is what I get here. And with the Four of Swords in reverse, and I wasn't going for reversals actually, but it just came out like this. And I said, okay, let's take it. And it makes sense. Then it's like here, it's time to progress. It's like it's like a phase has come to an end. The phase where they're just like wanting to build a career, or to be safe financially and so on, or to make a name for themselves. But it's like, okay, I've got that. Now they're coming for you. This is what the energy I'm getting. And so they're coming out of this slumber. But this will take time, because I don't see this as moving very fast. The Swords is very fast, but the Four of Swords is always like, slow down and take it easy. Even if it's in reverse, yes, this person is coming out of this disconnect, so to say, but I'm not so sure that it will happen very quickly. For us to get more information on this, we have here this other deck. Okay, so for pile 3, the person of pile 3. Here we go. So let's get more information. Here we have this one already. Here we have the Ace of Wands. So this person has never forgotten you. Never, ever, ever, ever. And so they still hold a light for you. They still hold a light for you. It's still on their mind. Even if sometimes, depending on the time that has passed by, sometimes you like more on the back burner, but the fire is still burning nevertheless, even in the back burner. And this is someone, because here we have with this pen, this is very creative. So maybe you used to write each other letters or messages. And if it's just like messages, I don't think that this person ever deleted your messages. And maybe this person even has reread them a couple of times. That could be the case, just to feel you close, even if you weren't close then on a physical level. And or maybe you inspired this person, because the wand suit is really about creativity, this fire of creativity as well. So it's like maybe you inspire these people, be it to write songs, to write poems, to paint, even to dance, whatever their passion lies, to make music, and so on and so forth. Now, or even to draw graffiti on walls. This is for some of you. Now, when it comes to their feelings, what else we have here? Opa. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there was conflict. It's like they hold you in high regard. They have these really deep feelings for you, and it's like, if they feel like you, like if you were married, maybe you were married even. For some of you could be, but there's this conflict, nevertheless, this inner conflict. It's like they want you, but there's something, an obstacle, or there are people who are against it. Let me just get another card here. Yeah, we have the star. Yeah. So it's conflicting energies. It's like accepting reality for what it is. And the other times, like, and then is daydreaming about it. And they're conflicting energies. And also like saying, don't be foolish. Why should you keep on thinking about this person? This person probably doesn't want you anymore. So they're like different voices, different versions in their mind, causing a bit of confusion and a bit of an inner conflict. And maybe there were some conflicts between you two. For some of you, this could be true, but they still hold on to the positive side. Intentions, please. We have the Two of Coins. Yeah. Yeah, well, with the intentions, yes, they want you, but for some of them, they already have a family of their own. And that's why we have the Ten of Pentacles, because it's family card, right? And we hear it's like also with the Hierophant, they could be already married. And this is what causes the conflict. They're already in another relationship. They have a family of their own, but they still haven't forgotten about you. And these intentions, like they would like to reach out to you, but they would have to juggle. And I feel here with these Two of Coins, I also have a feeling of here of it would be right, morally right. Yeah, they don't know. See, I have two too. So it would have to be a decision that we have to make, but they still haven't made that decision. That's why we have the Four of Swords. It's in reverse. It's like getting out of that slumber, but it's also about like, let's go. It's like this decision of going for it, of reaching out, is not completely there yet, because there are other responsibilities they have to attend. It could be that they have their own family, or like their work life is so exhausting that, they don't know how they would reconciliate those two. And here with the Two of Wands is, of course, it's having too much on their plate again and having to make a decision in order to move forward. Because, they think about the past, for instance, right? And the future. This is the past and the future, but you have to be in the present, right? In order to move forward. Otherwise, you'll trip because they're not looking on their way. They'll probably trip and fall. That wouldn't be good. And that they are still torn between these two energies. And that's why we have this conflict. And it could be if they're just thinking in these two directions, right? Past or future. It could be there's something in the present that doesn't allow them to move towards you or to make that decision yet. It could be a family, it could be a partner, it could be like a very, very demanding job. What about, yeah, then we have the Moon here for the action. There's fear here. Again, I think they could be in a situation where that would be too much at risk for them, and again, could be the family. You see, they have built a family, they have built their own castle and empire. They would like you. They still dream about you. They still feel very passionate about you. But it could be that they keep it secret. It's like you're this secret flame. They don't share with others. It's just like it's like their own precious. They're precious. You are their precious, yeah. And so they would be Golem. And here with the Moon, it's like, yes, to cross that bridge, they have to make this decision in order to move forward, right? And they're still in the middle, but they think about it sometimes, and that's why we have also here the Nine of Swords. Again, it's like is this what ifs. What if I had done this? What if I do this now? What if? And this can cause anxiety, and because they're still too lost in this energy of what if, and they're not dealing with the present moment. Sorry, and bottom of the deck, which is interesting, we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this could be an ex-wife. This could even be a mother for some of you, but someone who makes their life not so easy at the moment. This is someone who has a hold on them. Could be even a wife, you know. But if this would be the wife, it could be that, you know, she would defend the relationship, or the girlfriend, doesn't matter. She would defend that relationship till the end. You know, she has a knife in her hand, okay, a sword, so don't mess with her. And but it's also be like, I have the feeling like the love has gone, you know. There's still something there that keeps them together. Could be the finances, for instance, or the shared house and whatever. But and that's why they dream of you. That's why they remember you. That's why they regret not having chosen you back then. This will ring true for some of you. So let's see now. What other messages do we have? Pile 3. And okay. So I have this card here already. We have the Mystic, the Moon Tree, and Golden Memories. This is interesting. These cards also came out for pile number 2. So if you felt inclined to choose pile number 2, feel free to do it. Maybe there's something there for you. So this person, well, lives on memories. Lives on memories. And they dream about you a lot. For instance, with pile 2, I read this as Moon Tribe. How funny. Where's the Moon Tree? Well, this they dream about you a lot, and they feel like you belong together somehow, and they feel connected to you in a mystic way. They also feel you like as being very mysterious. Maybe you're a mystic yourself. Maybe you are like very interested like in esoteric sciences, more or less, if you can call it science, but in esoteric themes like tarot reading, astrology, magic, you know, you name it. Maybe you're very interested in this. Maybe you practice this. Maybe you even have your own tarot channel, for instance. If you do, hello, colleague. I hope you're doing well. And but they feel connected to you on a telepathic wavelength. It's like you always find each other, especially in dreams. And it's like you feel one another as well. You feel there's like it's very difficult to explain because it's on a very ethereal level. Yeah, ethereal plane. There you go. And it's very, you know that you feel it, you know that it's true, but it's very difficult to put it in words for other people because it's very special and it's very fine. And it's like you're always in contact with one another with little signs or a little, like a song or a smell, and suddenly like you're always reminded of one another. Yeah. And it's like, it's also with the Moon Tree, it's like dreaming and making everything possible to make these dreams come true, to kind of manifest them. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Let's see if we have other messages. So here, I'll just throw them here. Now, I'll just choose 3. Got the first one here. There you go. What do they say? Wow. I don't know if you can read it. I'm coming for you. Okay. The moment they decide, they will. But, you know, this thought is already there. They want to be with you because it's like your story is not finished yet. That's the feeling I get. And outflow of money. Okay, so they're worried about their finances at the moment. So maybe it's where their focus is, because they're losing money for some reason. And look, memory. And we have here golden memories. So you're always, they always reminded of you. They're always thinking of you, like I was saying earlier. But let's get another one, because with that outflow of money is strange. Outflow of money. Or maybe they have to pay something, like for a legal matter. If this resonates with you, outflow of money in this context, oh, please let me know in the comments. Because I'm getting like a legal matter here. Maybe you have something like a legal matter with this person of some kind. Okay. And chasing butterflies. Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's the inner conflict. It's like, being in like daydreaming in the future. It's like chasing butterflies and chasing memories. It's like they want the past to be here again. They want the past to be here again. And it's like, and it feels like it's just, a reverie that is just daydreaming, wishful thinking. Then they call, because they seem to be very down to earth and pragmatic. So they call themselves back, no, stop being stupid. And it creates that inner conflict with, but then they have the memories and they want to come for you. But it's like, no, that will probably mean a lot of like losing a lot of money. For instance, if they are married and they get a divorce, they would lose a lot of money. This also makes sense. I've been in a situation like that. Like someone wanting to marry me so badly, and they were already married, and but not happy, blah blah blah, the story. And then they didn't, because they realized, if I get divorced, then I lose and then suddenly the love was gone. I'm laughing, but it was sad. Anyways, yeah, maybe that's that situation with the outflow of money, that keeps them from really coming towards you. But you know what? I'll give you another message from them. I just feel inspired to, and this one here. Let's see what it says. Just wanted 3, we end up with 5. We got Earth, which is interesting. Yeah, this person is very down to earth. This person is very down to earth. This person is very pragmatic, like I was saying. So they really weigh the pros and cons. And that's what we had here also with Janus as well. Okay. With the 2 of Wands, seeing in every direction and measuring everything. This is also what we have with the 2 of weighing the pros and cons. Can he deal with it? Can he balance it? Can he juggle it? And that's really interesting. Okay. But yes, the feelings are there. They keep on dreaming about you. They remember you. They would love to have these golden memories, to be there present again, to go, to be beamed back to the past and probably make different decisions. But you are their fairy. You are their little witch, but in a positive sense, like you mesmerize them. They feel bewitched by you completely still. Yeah. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.